Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the four-man position. And for the Spurs.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Jones. Pass to Sohan. Giddey defends. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside for Dort. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their #2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise, and the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Shooting two.
That free throw misses.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
So it can't get either to fall. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Now here's Johnson. First quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Dort. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Against Dort, the guy who puts his head down, he goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play. And teammates love what he brings to the court.
That's good from Dort.
And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And Dort hits them both. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Grand. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Saric. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Dort. 6 on the shot clock. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Dort's got 7.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out front, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Now here's Giddey. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Holmgren for 3. Misses again, now 0 for 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Vassell against Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Vassell against Giddey. Here's Bates Diop. Outside Grant. And rejected. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Graham covering. Wiggins outside. Pass to Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Grant. Right side Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp. Sharp has a spacing. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table now.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, we've seen Lugens Dort really having a good game here.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Holmgren. Collins defending. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional five is part of your action.
And here are the Thunder now. Williams misses. San Antonio trailing here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Josh Giddey out there. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. A minute 20 left in the third. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Here's Dort. The Spurs making their last shot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades. Basket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there, Gilgeous-Alexander, in a nice rhythm.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sohan. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Collins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
McDermott from outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ada Bates-Diop out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. That's the San Antonio 5. Thunder with a lead. Now Dort. It's Williams. High post. Pass to Joe. Nice D from Vassell.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. The line for your Spurs, Devin Vassell. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. A different look for Oklahoma City. Robinson Earl comes in for Šarić, and Giddey's subbed in for Joe. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Vassell against Giddey. Here's Robinson Earl. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 7.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Now here's Dort. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Robinson Earl. Pass to man. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the Spurs call time here. They're trailing by 9. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
A line change here for San Antonio. Here's McDermott. A 3 off the inbound. San Antonio again missing. Here's Mann. Pass to Joe. Here's Robinson Earl. Clock at 6. Man misses.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so the Thunder take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are.